The beauty of sport is you gotta fail to be successful. We're in Boston, and I give those guys a lot of credit. They didn't just start off winning and go into championships. They had to struggle. And right now we're struggling, and we gotta stay together and stay positive and understand when the ball goes in the basket for us, we're really good. So the next step is if the ball isn't going in the basket, how do we get stops? And that's what a young team is going through, and that's what we're going through right now. A lot of this is new. You know, we got two guys who have taken on the world, and Kai and Luka, and understand what it means to be hunted and when you're playing for your life. Some of those guys in that locker room haven't been in this situation, so we're going through that right now. And we're trying to help them understand that you got to try to win every possession. You can't just take one or two off. And as a team, we'll be stronger by going through this. Every team that goes through a part of the season where they struggle, where things just seem like they're not going to go right. It's just a test, a game test. Basketball will test you to see if you're a true believer. And so in that locker room, we got a lot of guys that believe, and we're going to work our way through this. And I thought D. Jones was great for us. We're going to need that again on Tuesday. But right now, we don't have someone who's been consistent, you know, as your third scorer. You know, PJ's trending in that way. We're going to need him. But looking at what, you know, Timmy, the way he's shooting the ball right now, he'll be better Tuesday. You know, we need someone else to be able to step up. My job is to put the guys in that can help us win and who are playing. But you never turn your back on someone if they're struggling. You know, Timmy is struggling, we know that. And our job is to get him open shots, try to get him some easy ones, but you know, when you're playing the opponent's not just gonna let him shoot. So, you know, we gotta continue to put him in a position to be successful. Today with the turnovers, that's just, you know, something that's not what we do. You know, we normally take care of the ball, and then this afternoon we did not. So we have to be better there. But I thought our pace to start the game, we came out, you know, in the right energy, right spirit. But for 48 minutes, our energy, you know, was a roller coaster, and we got to be consistent with our energy.
I love this team. I always will. And my guys, we gonna fight to the end. I mean, like I said, we just gotta play harder a little bit sooner. On the floor, we just gotta talk to each other. And whenever we see something happen on the floor, we gotta communicate right then and there. Not let time go by, and we just gotta talk about it. And sometimes you just gotta have a conversation that makes you feel a little uncomfortable. It just happens. It's the way of the game. So you gotta talk it out. Like I said, every moment my number's called, I go out there and give it everything that I have so that I can stay on the floor as long as I can. Gotta be more confident and be more aggressive with my game. I just feel like that's what it is with me. And let the chips fall where they fall. I mean, offense should not dictate your defense. The defense should just be what your defense is, period. There's no need for the offense to make us play better defensively. We just gotta, from the get-go, from the jump, we gotta be out there playing the defense that we know we should be playing.
Like energy needs to be from the first second, from the first minute of the game. I can do better for sure. That's on me. You know, when I do it, people follow me, so I gotta do better too. We started pretty hard. You know, we had 3 threes out of transition. I don't know what changed. You know, just let them do their own thing. So we gotta get better than that.
When we get a chance to compete at the high level and get together, I mean, we put in a lot of work. So every time we step out there, we want to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward and locking into our game plan and you know, not settling for anything less than greatness. That's for everybody that's watching at home. We're going to be okay. We got to trust that we'll be able to put the work in that's necessary to get us these wins. We've shown it before. You know, we took a little bit of a dip for the last few games. You know, some tough ones on the road, 1-3 on the road. Come back home and not take care of home court. That's on us. We got to take accountability for that as players. Got to bring the energy and you know, no more excuses. We got 20 some odd games left. We know the positioning that we're in right now. We know what happened last year where we didn't make it. We know how that feels to fail miserably. And we know what it feels like to have the external pressure too. It's just our fan base and, you know, media and stuff like that. This is also new for some guys that have never dealt with having that target on their back. But again, there's no excuses. We just got to be there for one another and have some fun with this. I'm trying to speed up time right now to get a great feel on what roles are. who's playing, who's not. And again, I mentioned this maybe like a few days ago, but the true testament of a great team is how well they adjust the roles, and you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you because you want to be out there. There's so many little incremental moments in the game where we all could be better. It starts with me, and on down the line. We just have to have that fluidity of communication and understand that we're not out of any game. We have one of the most powerful offenses in the world. Not just me and Luka, but the pieces that we have on this team. And we just got to trust that and believe that. So that's where I am. Not holding my head down or anything like that. I've been in this part of the season before. I know what it's like, and now it's my time to kind of step up more as a leader and help the guys when necessary.